Hello everyone, we are back with Glenn Velvet Reviews today, and we already did the unboxing review on this, went through the instructions, went through just a small preview of it pretty much. But now guys, you know I like to do performance reviews as well and put some numbers on things, so this way when I do other reviews on everything else going forward, we can always look back at the video and have something as a basis to stand it off, you know, as. So this way now, when I do the next hair dryer, anything, we're gonna have these numbers to compare it to in the video, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, okay? So let's get some performance numbers on here. We're gonna see, you know, how much amperage this thing is gonna pull, what temperature it's gonna be heating up as, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what you can expect. And, you know, just put some numbers to it pretty much is what I like to do, okay? So let's give this thing a plug in first, and then we'll come in closer. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is first, let's see what temperature this thing gets to and how quick it does get to the temperature, okay? And we're gonna see that together. We're gonna go over the amps and stuff later because this is gonna be more important because this is at a, you know, a cold state. I guess you would call it a cold start, and this is what it would be starting at, okay? And this way the amperage we could just check on later on. All right, so let's see how hot this does get. We're gonna put this in front. Now, I mean, how many inches you're gonna be away from your hair, I guess, is very, subjective and whatever. So I guess we're gonna do probably, 6 inches. So we're gonna do 6 inches in length, okay, away from the sensor, just to let you guys know. So this way going forward, every hair dryer, everything, you know, like I said, will be like this. So we have a standard testing, okay? So let's see what's up. I'm gonna hit the start button first because, and then we'll just, you know, you guys can just take off the second, you know what I mean, that it's gonna be going on. So we got the on right here, and let's see how quick it goes. Ready? All right, ready guys? Start and go. All right, so we're at 1 minute, and it's at 170 almost, and then it stopped at around there. Maybe it might go a little bit higher, but that's kind of what's up, and that's the time, roughly, so you guys can have an estimate of what's going on. So we don't need that anymore. That was just for you to get a time, so that when we time everything going forward, we'll see how much the other ones take the heat up and how much they get to, okay? Now let's go, we're gonna go a couple of inches back and forth from the 6, and we'll see what it goes. So this is at 5 inches. Oops, that'll be at 5. This is at 4 inches right here, guys. So we got like 140. It's going to on the low. So the high was what, like 170 around there, roughly. You guys saw the numbers. And now we're seeing what it is on low, okay? So we're at about 4 inches right now. It's at 172 roughly. We're gonna hit the start, and then we're gonna hit this button, okay? And we're gonna see it drop. Let's see, ready? So that's how quick it's dropping, guys. See how quick? So now you guys can see the performance of it. See if this is going to be perfect for you. And when I do reviews on other instruments like this, now we have a comparison. And you can say, oh, that one's better. This one's going to be better for me. Better value is all I'm about. It doesn't really matter. Just find the value. It doesn't really matter on the price. It matters on the value for what you're going to be needing it for. Just don't waste it. You know what I mean? I don't like to waste stuff. That's all I'm saying. So that was about how long it took. You saw that. It was very, very quickly that it did that, okay? And while we're checking that to be hot, let's check out the power source. So this is on high, this is on hot, and this is the most you can expect it to be, okay? So we are running at, we are running at 1,638. Now that is a lot of power, okay? Just to let you know. I know they always claim, you know, 1,800, 2,000, but remember, guys, you're only going to pull out the watts that are available, right? Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to starve this, and your amperage is going to go through the roof, and then you're going to end up killing the life on these. You don't want to have high amperage on these kind of machines, guys. That's what's going to kill you guys in your market, in your commercial atmosphere, is the amperage. And what happens, how you lower amperages, you have it clean, you have it running cool, and you just don't over abuse it. And then you'll have these last you forever in the commercial market. If you're using this in your salon or at your place of business, I'm just letting you know how to get the long value out of this, and then you won't have to worry about them breaking down on you so much. All right, so that's what we're going at right now. And then let's go to function. So I'm at 114 volts. So this is the rating on my, well, I'm at like 115. It's gonna move around. Remember, everybody has different voltage. You might have 112, I have 120. There's a little bit of a variance, okay, just to let you know. Now guys, for amperage, I'm running at 14.3 amps. This thing uses a lot of power, okay, a lot. We're gonna compare this to the other one that we do have when we do a review, but just to let you know, this is a lot of power, so you expect your electric bill to be way higher if you're gonna be using this for more than, you know, 30 minutes to an hour a day. You're using that, like, that's like, to give you an example, this is like having your electric oven on, full blast, the 120 volt one. This is like having a heater, a 120 volt heater that heats up your entire house. That's pretty much what this is. This is the max amperage you can have at an outlet is 14.15, 14.3. That's the max you can have of an outlet of using electricity. So your electric bill is going to be at the max on that outlet while this is plugged in. Just to let you guys know. So we're at 3 minutes, and then we're going to take a temperature test all around it because you're going to be holding it, and I want you guys to see how hot this handle is going to get. So like I said, we're going to compare it to everyone going forward. Every single review will be the same, so that we always have a standard for it all, okay? This way it's just easier for you and me as the viewer to see the value in what we're buying as the consumer. So that's our temps that we're getting. See guys, I'm gonna go in and out, you know, because sometimes these you gotta move around to get a you know, variable temperature. So on the handle, it is a lot warmer and you're not even holding it. So when you're holding this, you're gonna be insulating it with your hand. So this is gonna get hotter than that, just to let you guys know, okay? If I was holding this, this would be hotter than this temperature. We're reading 85 degrees on this handle, so this would be about 95 degrees roughly, maybe even more, depending on how much you sweat in your hand, would be in your hand right now, okay? Just to let you guys know. So I am sucking in 74 degree air is what is going in, is my environment, is what's sucking in here, okay? Just to let you know. So the tip of this, guys, that's like the hottest point. That's only getting about 90-something degrees. I can hold on to this. So this does cycle on and off, not like a regular hair dryer. The cheaper ones, I mean, that do not cycle on and off. So this is only 95 degrees on this tip, guys. All right, guys, so we are still heating up. Now we're at 93 degrees here, and it's been about 7 minutes. So right now, guys, we're at 98 degrees on here, okay? So this will be heating up in your hand, okay? You're gonna be feeling this. I feel this right now. A decent amount of heat on there. So just to, that's a note just to let you know, and that's how many minutes we are in. So let's shut this off. Actually, let's just go through the power, guys, real quick and see what's up. So right now we got that, we're just gonna do the watts. So that's at, now let's see what happens when I hit that cool. Look. So when we hit the cool, look how much it drops, guys. When you hit that cool button, it goes to 132 watts. So now we're gonna go to the middle one, see what's up with that. We got 950 on the middle heat, okay? All right, so the high is gonna be the 132. The medium, we are at 78.5 and roughly 80. That's the label, guys, that they give you. That's the electrical label, so how many watts, theirs is 2,000 or whatever, so you see, and then you see how many watts we were getting all together. All right, but that's it for Glenn Velvet Reviews on the performance review of this machine that we got after we did the unboxing. You know, I like to come back and do performance reviews, and we'll come back and do updates as well as you know, things happen or might happen with this, or if and when we get new ones. I want to be able to compare this to that one or any other device similar to it. So this way, like I said, we can have a standard and find value for what's going to be best for your situation. All right. But that's it for Glen Velvet reviews on this item over here. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I would love to know. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join me on my review adventures as I try to put up stuff to help out the community, just like I get help from the community, all right? And if you can, unless you dislike me for any reason, you could support the channel by clicking on those affiliate links below. Somehow, someway, times a million equals into something. But from what I saw, there are other ways to support the channel on YouTube. And if you do decide to support the channel, please make sure you come back, see that I'm putting that support back into it, getting more stuff to review, doing updates on these items so we know we're getting a good value, and also helping my subscribers with any questions they have on the products I already reviewed. All right, so everybody enjoy, be safe. Glen Velvet Reviews is out. Bye-bye, everybody, and I will see you later.